something magical happened to me. Like I could suddenly hear messages through breath, and I found this gift so interesting, and I was curious enough to want to find out how this happened. And then I went to reflect and think about it. I realized I'm just having a higher sensitivity to sound. Through sound, I could hear how the nervous system is responding, how the body is responding. Let me give you an example. So that day, I was testing out this listening skill that I have, and I was listening to her breath, and she was doing practicing of the skill. I could hear that she is doing really well on the high notes and not so good on the lower notes. She was having some challenges, and I just asked her to pause. I brought her through a meditation, a grounding meditation. And after the meditation, she played the scale. She did better. She's more stable, is not rushed, is more consistent in the sound. So she was also quite amazed. She said that she didn't know that she was not grounded because she do meditation quite a lot, and she thought that she's a grounded person. From the meditation, she felt more grounded and more rooted. So she even asked me to teach her how to do that visualization, that meditation. It's just amazing. So from that day, I just upgrade my other students into this sacred flute container, because I don't want to just teach techniques anymore. I want to hold space to allow people to discover more about themselves. Through learning all these techniques, I work deeper on every area. It's not just learning a technique. It's many layers of discovery. I want to give them this space to discover more about themselves, to pause and also to listen deeper. I want to bring people into a transformation journey, like from point A to point B, from feeling stuck to be able to express your emotions, from feeling not confident to being confident to show up as yourself, as you, from feeling not able to flow to being flowy. This 8 weeks container with me hold space for all these things to happen. Sometimes you just need weeks to allow things to show up without rushing into it. And I find that it's such an amazing journey. The Native American flute to me is a tool now to allow people to go through this journey of self-discovery, self-awareness, and transformation. I really encourage you to think about this. If you are feeling caught, if you have always been wanting to learn the flute, maybe something in you want to show up, want to release, want to change, want to become the you that you always wanted to be. So I really welcome you. If you want to be in this sacred flute container with me, I hope that I can be the guide for you, to guide you through this 8 weeks journey, to bring you through a deeper understanding of yourself, to bring you through this journey of flow. The day there's a student who also told me that, hey, I want to be free. I want the freedom. I want the freedom to express myself. Then I told her, freedom with control and freedom without control, there's a difference. Which side do you want to be? Because there are people who find it so easy to flow. They flow with ease. But there are also people who have challenges in intuitive play, in playing without a structure. So for them, they need a structure to guide them to flow. But like those people who are so flowy, sometimes they need to ground. So with a structure, it helps them to understand things. It helps them to be able to play with more meaning, and that makes things more purposeful. Like you know what you are doing instead of just flowing. It's like a mirror to me now, by listening to the breath, I could tell where they are stuck, how they can improve, and to guide them, how can you expand and how to soften. So every student has taught me something. I learn a lot from teaching my students, and it helps me to become a better teacher, better guide. For me, this Native American flute journey has brought so much insights, so much wisdom to me, and I just hope that I can use this tool to help others to become better, to become who they really want to be, to show up as them, to embrace themselves and be who they are meant to be, to shine. And it can work, it can be, if you allow yourself to be. If you resonate and if you feel called to be in this sacred flute container with me, I welcome you in this journey. I hope that I can be the guide for you, to guide you through this magical journey.